My name is Jacob Pizzaro, and I'm a grad student getting a master's in divinity. I've honestly been wanting to go on a service trip for many years, and so once I found out that CM Global had that opportunity, I just really jumped on it. I really love God and love people, and I know it's just a really big need in missions. Our team was in South Africa for 1 month. And so we stayed in a town called George. We did a lot of local church ministry at first. We kind of hit the ground running pretty fast. And we were part of a core team and helped to lead a missions conference. And it was a young adult missions conference. It was like 80 to 100 young adults there. And they had missionaries come by and preach and teach. And that was amazing. And they also had an event called The Gathering. It was like a creative night where they have spoken word artists, different preachers come by, artists who would like paint. And so we did like random like ministry events like that in a local church ministry. And there was a young girl in high school, and unfortunately she had to drop out of high school simply because her living conditions weren't sustainable. And so I think for me, once you get that exposure, you really start to reflect on how privileged we are to have education and have a space, a foundation that will help us to flourish. And so I think for me, my big takeaway is to really be grateful and thankful for what I do have, the opportunity to go to PBA and receive an education. And so I've been trying to develop more of a habit of just writing down some blessings and things I'm thankful for. I encountered God mainly through prayer and through worship, and so we had a lot of moments to pray as a team. Once a week, every Thursday morning at 6 a.m., we had prayer for the nations, and so our team would gather together with other church leaders, and we just lift up different countries in prayer, and I really saw God move during those meetings. And other moments of worship, it was just amazing. Other PBA students should definitely think and pray about going on a CM Global trip because of the exposure. The exposure would just give them a different perspective. I think we could get caught up in our own American context, our Western way of thinking, that we kind of don't realize there's a completely different world out there with a different approach to life. And so I would just challenge all the other PBA students to take advantage of this opportunity to get exposure and encounter God and really view and see how other people from different parts of the world connect with their faith and connect with the Lord on that level.